Hi guys, we're back again for the final part, or maybe the second last of my April 15th Good Friday session. 275, 1800 guaranteed, and 330, 25 guaranteed. In the previous video, we got punted out of a fucking 800 man tournament in 13th place with Ace King versus Aces. Poor me, almost final tabled it, but no such luck. No such luck today. Couldn't final table that one. It's okay though. That's how poker is, right? Sometimes it's gonna come 10 Jack Queen. I'm gonna fucking have 46 big blinds and once I get chips, then I got the final table in the bag. Most of the time I usually get the top three if I have 50 bigs going on to a fucking final table. Right now I am rereading for the second time Jonathan Little is excelling at tough no limit hold'em games. And there's two chapters in there that I thought were fucking just awesome. Mastering ICM and medium stacked final table strategies. Those two chapters, like that's why I bought the book again. Because I bought that fucking book again because those two chapters, I they come with a whole shitload of charts, and I read them, and it just fucking revolutionized the way I look at final tables, like and playing them and shit. Just just excellent. It's just excellent. So I rebought the book. Kind of stupid. I rebought it because I already fucking owned it, but I bought it again, and and yeah, I'm gonna study those chapters. But I bought the whole book. I paid 40 fucking dollars for the book, so I'm like, well, I better read the whole fucking thing. If I paid that, I better read the whole goddamn thing. And there's been some good shit in there, like Jonathan Little's chapter on dealing with multi-weight pots. That one was good. Turn barreling one's good, but like I already read the book too, right? So like some of the chapters are good. It's just I already retained all the information in them, so it was kind of like boring to read. Well, like the turn barreling, I forgot some of that shit, and then yeah, I'm getting to those two chapters that I really wanted to read again. They're coming up. I'm on chapter 11. I'm on that chapter 10, like indifference, making your opponent indifferent to calling or folding chapter, which I guess is okay, but I don't know. It's not the best one. um, yeah. Wow. Holy shnikes. Look at that. That was fucking crazy. That was a crazy bad beat. Sick, sick, sick. He rivers a fucking ace on him. Hmm. Yeah, so if you're looking for a book to like get better at cards, that's the book I'd recommend. That and Modern Poker Theory. Those are good. And Harrington on Modern Tournament Poker. That one was pretty good too. All right, so we have one of those random ass hands that we're actually gonna call a 3x with. And we flop a fucking set. This guy is a medium pair. Probably doing a 3x thing. He could have jacks. There's quite a few draws available on this board. We're probably going to want to check raise. When he c-bets, he doesn't c-bet. He c-bets 25% of the time. So we're going to raise, get it in versus his jacks, probably. Hopefully he has aces. That'd be enough. If the website's going to be kind to us and let him have aces today. Yeah, I think we just have to check raise and fast play that hand. There's like a lot of bad turn cards. Plus, when he 3x's, I kind of think he has some kind of medium pair. So, all right, this is okay. Straight draw, over cards, backdoor flush draw, all kinds of stuff here. Don't really turn, but the fucking one big blind shit about. Five. calls. One big blind. Well, we block ace king. I think. We'll get him off it. Yeah. We block the ace king. We got all the draws. Miss. He's betting one fucking big blind. Shit. I don't know why these players at low stakes do that. They bet this one big blind, two big blind shit, and it just tells me like I have a marginal made hand. I don't want to pay a lot on the river to see a showdown. Can you just call, please? No, I'm gonna raise with nothing, and you're gonna fold every time. This could be opened, but we just won a good sized pot, and this guy's on the button, and he's an 8%er so far, so he does have capability of 3-betting. So I'll just fold. It's kind of trashy, junky hand for the hijack. Question is, do we min raise, call off, or okay? Yeah, I think we'll min raise, and if this guy shoves, I fold, which is highly exploitable. But look at his stats. So if he shoves, I fold. So queen 10 5. Got the gut shot. And the equity advantage. Maybe I just check. I don't really want to get check shoved on right now in this spot. Kind of want to see a turn card. All right. Well, kind of clean up our equity with this hand now. He didn't check shove flop, and he checks turn. He kind of capped his range. I just wanted to see a turn and cheap. I didn't really want to get check shoved off my equity there, and that's going to happen quite. Yeah, fuck yeah, we won that pot. All right, 9-8 off. That went quite well. We don't have HUD right now. Fucking, we played really good over here too. That devil hunt piece of crap. We fucking got him good there with the one big blind shit. I'll write that in. Bets one baby with shit. He folds to aggression. Might as well write it in. There's been a few oddballs that I ran into that bet the one big blind with the nuts. I guess they're trying to balance it with the rest of the range. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. How do you make money betting one big blind when you make the nuts when you invested two fucking big blinds to see the, or 2.5 to see the fucking flop, right? Yeah. Yeah, we get the ace king blockers there. We block his best fucking. We block his king queen, his king jack, his king 10. We block all that shit. We just block so much. It was a good spot. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good spot. We block the ace king. We block his king queen. We block his king jack. We block his king 10. So we know he can't have that. The way he was betting, he's indicative of a medium strength hand. Maybe a 10. Maybe I like jack 10. Or not jack 10. 10-9, 10-8. 8-7. Maybe he had some kind of straight draw. 8-7. 7-6. Maybe. 5-7. Maybe. Yeah, he could be doing that with a draw, trying to get me to fold. Like I'm ever going to fucking fold the one big blind, but... Anyway, went well. The turn of the river were really good for us. So... Even though he's in the small blind, this card, we're going to be up against kind of a condensed range, especially once we raise the turn. But I just figured he had a marginal made hand. Marginal. Not playing it very well. With the marginal made hands out of position, we make our money by inducing our opponents to bluff. a big part of it. Well, sure. I'm not gonna do anything crazy here with ace nine. I'm just gonna call. Like, I don't really see the need to fucking rejam or something over one big blind to win six and risk running into the nuts over here. All right, so this guy leads. There are some gut shots available. I don't know. There's I beat a lot of the aces. It goes bet call. We have a weak ace. I'm done with it. I don't know. This is probably B, but I just think I beat a lot of the time here. 4 or 5, ace king. Yeah, there you go. I'm a genius. Fold. Easy fold. Figured I was beat there. I don't know why you limp in with ace king. I guess he's just praying to get some action. All right, king 7 off versus 2 tight guys. One whom just lost a big pot. Not really a big pot, but I think we're mid. A little bit out of left field here, but let's check it out. Oh, look, we're getting punished for it. Getting punished for it. It happens. That guy hadn't had a 3-bet yet, though. Yeah, king 7. I guess it is an open. King 6 and king 7. So we're not really getting after it. It is a game 3 optimal open. Yeah, that was like his first 3-bet, or maybe a second. Where's his 3-bet? 1 out of 13. Yeah, so we 3-bet one time. That one time. It was 0 before, so. This guy, how is he a fucking 0-0? He was just in a hand. I don't understand what the hell's going on with that. Did that guy move? I gotta check it out. My HUD being fucked up. Ace 9 of hearts. Yeah, what the hell? He was in that hand. Obviously, he's not a 0-0. Weird. Deceiving stats. All right. Ace 9 suited. We're definitely playing that. 10-5 off. We can get rid of. I think the worst 10 suited 10 I'm opening here would probably be 10-7 suited. We do have a blocker too, so that's nice. We'll raise, call off if Zorfman jams. Johnny jams. Probably fold. He was kind of aggressive, but you know he's been pretty respectful of me so far. He hasn't really 3-bet me that much, so. But this guy, it's easy call if he jams. With a lot of offsuit ace X. He has tons of them in his range. All right. King Jack offsuit will open. Cut off. Hijack. Low jack. Yeah. Low jack. This is okay. Is this 8-handed or what? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. King, queen, king. Check. Pot control this one. We do have a club, so that helps for sure. But this guy does have some queen X in his range, and he has a lot of bluffs in his range, I'm sure. So call. We pick up a gut shot on the turn. Check. Check. All right, we know he has something kind of marginal now. Something like 5. He'll probably pay 5 with like ace high or whatever, because the draws miss. Sometimes he will. No. Just don't really think I'm going to get raised very often. Yeah, this is good. All right. Be good to me, ACR. ACR has been really good to me lately. Today, anyway. So, yeah, keeps the pattern going. We get another one. Right on. I'm never going to get to bed now. It's getting a little bit late. It's 9:16. I got to pick my kids up at 10 a.m. But yeah, these shouldn't take too much longer. 2 hours at most. Yeah, I get my kids every other weekend and on Wednesdays for supper. Divorced or whatever. All right. At least I'm not with her anymore. No, it was good. My kids have always known us separated since they were like 2, so they're pretty much okay with it and everything. Yeah, it's just all they know. And that's the way it should be. Like, if we were still together, we'd be fighting like crazies all the time. So, Jack 4, Queen fucking 3. Nice. Do we have a lot of shove stacks? How the fuck is he here again? How did he get back in? Oh, he rebought? Just like that, eh? Alright, the big blind's sitting out, so that kind of sweetens it up. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think it's like the last rebuy period or something. 7 to win 14? Yeah, fuck. King, queen, 10, 9. 8, 9, 10. Jack, 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 Jack. Alright. Yeah, okay. We're getting 2 to 1. Yeah, so we double that guy up, so at least he shouldn't be rejamming on us as often now. Call here 2, 4, 5. Okay, so Ace X has this gut shot. Check, check. I don't like it. Checking. Like, I do have a heart, and that's great, but it's a. Yeah, I'm done with it. Say if the jack was a heart, I think I'd bet 3% pot on the turn, take it away quite frequently, but the 9, like, it's kind of thin. Kind of getting thin. I don't know. I don't think he gave us good enough odds on the turn to check call. We have reverse implied odds too. When we do call, sometimes we're just going to lose to a higher card. Easy fold here. So we're more like double. Slip in. This guy raised. I'll limp fold this one. This one's kind of. Yep. Yeah, it's fine. The limp min bet strategy 70% of the time, I want to say. 70% of the time, I just limp and min bet with like any 2 cards, and it works at this stake level. So, so yeah, like the limp min bet is highly profitable. So yeah, there's just no reason to limp call with 10-5 off. Like he just had it that time, like legitimately. They don't raise. Like his bluffs there are gonna be like, well, I'm gonna limp call King Jack. A lot of King Jack at this level. Well, no. I think his bluffs would be like King X offsuit, King 4, King 5, King 6, King 7 offsuit, or King 5, King 6 suited, and then or offsuit, and then the Queen X, King 2, Queen 2, Queen 3, Queen 4. And then Jack 2 off, Jack 3 off, Jack 4 off. Jack 5 off, and then 10-4 off. Those are going to be his bluffs in that scenario. at that level. And then, you know, once you get to 40 big blinds, you're more linear. And then you start raising like king 9 suited, king 10 suited, jack suited, king queen suited. Like these, your bluffs would be like queen 10 suited, jack 10 suited, shit like that. Shit like that is going to flop pretty well. Mostly because people are less inclined to just limp shove onto you at like 40 big blinds. About at 30, you got to worry with the whole limp rejam, right? Pocket eights are a call. We can't do anything but call with eights. Guys at 1911, he opened under the gun. We flop a set. He has 10-9, queen 10, heart draws, overcards, pocket jacks, I guess. We're gonna bet kind of sizably. 2/3, 4.3 will go. I don't know why he checked. Like if he has overcards, he definitely should be c-betting this board. Anyway, that's unfortunate. He didn't have anything. But yeah, I think we size up to, you know, price out his overcards. Even though we want his overcards to call, but we want to do that same bet with our entire range, so we have to keep it consistent. So, and you know, we make money when our opponents make mistakes, so we're always trying to put them in a position to make a fucking mistake, right? So, and yeah, he's making a mistake there, calling out a position with overcards. But yeah, he had a lot on that board. Like, don't get me wrong, like he had 10-9. Like a lot of stuff that can call here. He has 10-9 for sure. He has queen 10, king 10, ace 10, heart draws, pocket jacks, maybe pocket fours, 5-6, 6-7 sometimes. I don't know. Probably not with his stats, actually. He's probably a little bit tighter. But yeah, he had ace jack, king jack. Those are in his range. Cut off hijack, low jack, king 7 suited. Are we going to get 3-bet frequently? Yes. Okay, we'll fold this. You got to ask yourself, are we going to be 3-bet frequently here? And the answer is yes. We will. We're just ending the late registration period here, I do believe. Unlimited rebuy remaining. Where is it? Last level remaining right there, yeah. Last level remaining in this tournament, and they're just pouring in. That's so good for us. Like, it's just dead money, basically. Like, you have such an edge on them. Like, I don't lay reg after I'm going to be less than like 20 big blinds. I stop. There's just not an edge there. Why would I bother? Like, you're just paying the rake over and over again, and maybe you have like a 3 or 4% ROI. Like, why the fuck would you do that? Anyway, recreational players like it because they bust out and they can get right back in. They just lost, right? But really, for like people that are responsible and actually trying to make money at this, it's just not good. Like king jack here, we're gonna fold. I could open this like it's in certain situations, but like it's just shove stack, shove stack, shove stack, shove stack. These guys don't 3-bet often. We have that going for us. So yeah, we gotta just tighten up a little bit here. King jack's like one of those on the cusp hands that we're not gonna open much under the gun. I don't even think it's GTO to open that, actually. If we go under the gun 60, king jack off is a fold, I think. Yeah, it's a fold, but I open it anyway some portion of the time because I'm not going to get 3-bet off it. So it's still profitable, but yeah, it's just not profitable. You have 4 shove stacks on the table to your left, and they're all on the last fucking blind level. Okay. Well, we flop nothing here. We got a gut shot, but it's like really bad gut shot. We're obviously never gonna have to go for it. Oh, really? Really? Oh, now he just pots the fucking. This is his first c-bet too. Yeah, he has it. He doesn't c-bet. Yep. Check. We got a call there. Like MDF to defend at MDF. This hand's going to be in there. We have a gut shot. Check, check. I'm going to take a very small stab at this. And I don't expect it to work all that often, but it doesn't have to. Oh, yeah. That only has to work like 25% of the time or something. Not very often. Oh, it's fine. If that was a jack on the river, he would have folded. He just happened to get a king. We're gonna have to start calling some of this shit here. I just need something suited-ish, connected-ish to call. Like he's actually kind of aggressive, or we can start raising ourselves. Either one. Right. What the fuck happened here? This guy min raised under the gun. I see. Yeah, we can get rid of 9. I think he's reasonably active, but you know he's not ridiculous. Like. Yeah, he's not ridiculous. I'm sure he has something reasonable. Yeah, ace jack. Like 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I didn't have a straight. I chop it up. Yeah, ace 9 off ain't very good versus under the gun opens. It's probably a really bad hand to call with, actually. Okay, ace king. Yeah, I'm all in. You can either call or go all in. Doesn't really matter all that much. I'd rather just go all in with one guy instead of 2. He's thinking about it. If he calls, it's fine. Like if he has ace queen or ace jack, or even jacks, we're faring pretty well. All right. And we get there. That's good. Wonder if he's going to rebuy, or can he rebuy? I'm not even sure if they're allowed still. I think you're not allowed anymore. I think that was the last one. That's the last level. I'm running 4.5 hours and people are registering still. Like, how insane is that? 10 years ago, that you couldn't even late register. Most tournaments were freeze outs 10 years ago. But, you know, then the website started, these poker sites started realizing, hey, you know, we make more money if we let them enter again. So, and now it's just getting totally out of fucking control. We're actually doing pretty good in this one. 600 players entrant, 25 remain, and we're in 7th position. That's good. Hopefully we keep the momentum going and get some hands and keep our stack. Get to this final table and actually show some skills. You know, show our final table skills. Maybe get our money back that I lost on here. I lost a bit of money on here. Not really, but $100 or like $80 or something. I'm down 70 or $80 since I started up again, and then I'm up like 40 on 8-8. So I'm like down $40 right now, which is fine. Like I'm used to losing like $500-$800 doing this. It happens, but you know that's when I was playing higher stakes too. And you know that was money I won. It's not like it was my own fucking money that I lost. Usually I start at the little baby tourneys like these, and then you know I'll get my bankroll up to $1,000, and then I go up to the $16 games, and maybe the occasional $20 game. And then I was starting to think maybe I'm moving up too fast. Maybe 1,000, 1,100 bucks, and then all of a sudden I find myself at 300 bucks. Because maybe I should have 2,000 before I move up. I find like the skill level of my opponents goes up maybe very slightly, like a little bit. The $16 level, they're a little bit better, but not by much. Like I know I can beat the $16 level. It's just fucking variance. I see. What the hell are you doing? Oh, I just jammed A6. These guys have no money though. So yeah, I guess it's okay. Pocket. Oh wow, actually they did have money. This guy just won 25 bigs off this fucking guy. What a dumbass. Jams for 25 BBs with A6 suited on button. That's noteworthy. We're gonna assign A6 suited to a portion of his range, then we can call a lot, maybe a little bit lighter in the future. King 4 queen. This guy is a 1810 3-bet 5, and he's a calling station apparently. So I'll try not to bluff him. If he's a 1810, this board is probably pretty good for him. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna fold. Like, so what happened here? We got a 2 big blind and a call, and we have 3-4. I think we have to call, but it sucks. This hand's garbage. Very good. We have to realize 17% equity to break even in that spot, I think, or even less than that. The min raise, yeah, it's like 14 or 15% equity we got to realize with 3-4, and we will. As long as we win this hand 1 in 7 or 1 in 8 times, we're breaking even. So we'll win it. We'll win it 1 in 7 or 8 times, but not very often. Maybe 1 in 6 times I win that hand. But this is a good time to kind of just keep an eye on this table and see what the fuck this guy's doing. So he overbets the turn on a top queen card. Aces, sevens. Oh my goodness, what a river. Woo! What a river that was. The guy played aces terribly. Awfully. I'm glad I was in. If I knew he had aces, I'd call a 3-4 off all day if he's going to play it like that. When that queen comes on the turn. So it's Jack, 7, queen, and you just overbet jam into the guy. What's he gonna do? He's gonna call when he has you beat, and he's gonna fold everything else. Maybe once in a while he's gonna call the Jack, but not very often. Versus EP. So the old limp min bet. This guy just lost a pot, but yeah. So you're basically allowing your opponent to play fucking perfectly. Like flop bet, I don't even know what the fuck it was. Probably fine. Turn, check. Probably be checking everything, even my queen X. And allowing my opponent the opportunity to bluff. And then on the river, if it goes check, then we can overbet. Once we know, like, it's less likely that our opponent has a queen, we could overbet the river to be polar, because we're pretty polarized, to a queen or aces or kings or nothing when we overbet there. So we're polar. I think it'll be fine. But yeah, because when we're polarized, we're going to get called by a jack more often. But if a guy like pots the flop and pots the turn when it's a queen, and you have a jack, you're going to fold, especially versus early position. Like anybody would fold a jack there, so it just doesn't make any sense. Even what would be better, it would even be like a small bet on the turn, like maybe 40% of the pot, because then we can allow a jack to call, or maybe pocket tens. Tens are getting kind of sticky. It's possible they call. You got rewarded for really bad behavior there. Really bad play. And sevens, like, was loving it. They, like, had the fucking guy. This guy's 3-betting 20%. This guy's 3-betting heavily. I'm not in a good position at this table. Like this hand is not a GTO open, but I could potentially open it. Like if they weren't 3-betting so frequently, like first in ranges. Cut off for how much? 25, I guess we'll say. The cutoff 25 range. Ace 5 off plus. Yeah, Ace 5 off plus. When we're getting 3-bet insane amounts, we can start folding these probably. Fold all these. Certain frequency. King 9 we'll get rid of. 6-5 we can fold. 10-7 we can fold. Jack 6. Queen 4, Queen 5 we'll fold. King 3. I'm always opening the Ace 2 suited because that's just too valuable. With the Ace, we're blocked. Like I guess no. With the King X and the Ace X, we probably can continue opening because we have a blocker to their 3-bet range, which is really relevant when you're going to be 3-bet frequently. But yeah, just taking out the bottom portions of your range because like it's like shove stack, shove stack, shove stack, and if like 10-9, like you watched earlier, I had 10-9 suited. I got 3-bet shoved on by like a guy with like 8 big blinds. I was getting 2-1, and I had to call, and he had King Jack or King Queen. I can't remember which one, but yeah, he had a Queen Jack suited or a King Queen suited, and he won. But like if I knew that he had King Queen suited and I had 10-9, and I knew exactly like he turned his hand face up, I'd still call because I'm getting 2-1, and I'm gonna win 43% of the time or 42%. What's the exact number? Let's figure it out. This is how you get good at poker: just asking questions and answering them to the best of your ability. King, Queen, and they were different suits too. Like I had like diamonds or something. 10 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds. Calculate. Oh really? 37.6% we have. I thought we had 40. Like an even 40, 42. Yeah, so yes, I'm making money by making the call if I knew we had King Queen. Because we all have to be right 1 in 3 times, and we're going to 8% of the time. So, what about Queen Jack? Does it change much? It gets worse if he has Queen Jack. I guess, yeah, that would make sense because then we can't make a straight. Like her, he's blocking her straight outs, and he can make a bigger straight. All right, King 5 offsuit. Min raise. Fuck. Fold. High card, low card, offsuit shit versus 2 players. We're gonna have a lot of reverse implied odds, even if it is a min raise. A lot of players get into trouble in these spots, like with shit like this. A lot, like I did too. Like, but I kind of learned not to anymore. Like, you're just not gonna make money in this spot calling here. You just won't. So we flop a king. They have King Jack or King Queen like every fucking time. So this guy check shoves with a and a club draw. That's fine. I think that's fine on a board like that. This guy's opening King 10 off under the gun with a bunch of shot stacks, so that's not very good. That's a fold all day. All right, this guy has proved to us that he's not very good at poker, and he has a high 3-bet frequency, so I think we're gonna 3-bet this, even though I normally wouldn't. I think we can induce him to do something stupid once in a while. Okay. But he is running hot, so I don't know. We're going to go 8. Well, there's a lot of stuff that's going to fucking fuck us up on the turn, though. Yeah, I'm all in. Let's just go all in. He's going to have a hard time laying down a 10 here. Queen Jack. You know, he's fucked with Queen Jack because I got the king, but I don't know. How do I play this hand? I think maybe I fucked that one up. You know, I noticed that I kind of tend to do that now. Like, I'll overbet in a spot where I should be trying to keep my opponent in with all of this shit. Just, I don't know. And we had the heart or whatever, didn't we? We had that. So on runouts, certain runouts, we're not going to have such bad decisions. Yeah, we had the king of diamonds. Yeah, I've done that a couple times, and I think it's wrong. I think I probably should have bet something like 6 big blinds, or not 6, 7. Well, we got to size up, though. That's the thing. Like, on a board like that, we got to size up. So what's sizing up? Half my stack? Like, it's just awkward. I suck at those spots. I always fuck them up. Like, I can bet 7 and then jam turn for 14, I guess. Something like that. Just keep it geometric. That's probably what I should have did. To extract maximum value. I think I kind of fucked that hand up, to be honest. But another side of the coin is we're down to 20 fucking players. We're down to 20 players. And I'm in 8th place. Average stack is 600 grand. We got 660. Do we really need to fucking milk it right now with all those draws available on that board? Like 8-7. We have 8-7, Jack-10, Queen-Jack, diamond draws. Like, he doesn't have much on that board at all. It's worth mentioning. Yeah, he just doesn't have much 2-pair except for 10-9. Maybe sometimes he calls with 10-9 to a 3-bet, but probably not. Queen-Jack suited, yes. King-Queen, maybe, but we're blocking that. Pocket 10s is probably going all in pre. And well, maybe, I don't know. It'd be kind of sensible to just call with pocket 10s there and essentially just admit to yourself that you're set mining. Because you kind of just are set mining at that point when you're under the gun and the big blind 3-bets you. You have population tendency is the 3-bet in the big blind versus under the gun only 2% of the time. 2%. That's what population does. 2%. So when you get 3-bet by an unknown in the big blind or under the gun from the big blind, and he's an unknown guy, just assign him to a 2% range. If you feel like you have implied odds to try to crack his aces or his kings, go ahead. It's like, am I ever making that move with ace-5 suited? I don't think so. Even though I should. Like, that would be a perfectly good bluff, ace-5 and ace-4 suited there. Oh boy. Okay. No stats. This guy's gonna jam a ton. Yeah. Fuck sakes. Yeah, there you go. Figured. I can't fold. I got a Broadway. Are you fucking serious? 6 to win 13. Do I ever fold here? It's 6. Yeah, fuck. We gotta call. Oh, wow. Okay. 6 to win 13.5, so in about 2 to 1. He has so much ace-X in his range, like, he just got lucky to have the pocket kings there. He has, like, ace-2 off, ace-3 off, ace-4 off, ace-5 off, ace-6 off, ace-7 off. All these ace-X, that I'm like a 40% too. Like, let's see. I can give ranges on here too. So I had queen 10 offsuit. Give him a range. I should get an Equilab. So then I can do this in game, like with you guys. I'll give him all the aces. Every ace. We'll give him every ace. King, queen off, king, jack off, king 10 off, queen, jack suited, queen 10 suited. We'll give him jack 10 suited, 10 9 suited, and then we'll give him king 6 suited, king 5 suited, and then all the pocket pairs. Okay. And against every ace, king 5 suited plus, king 10 off plus, all the pairs, and then the best suited connectors and suited broadways, I'm like 39%. 39%. I was getting 2 to 1. All right, we don't have a heart on board, so it's kind of hard for me to check raise with this bottom pair, and we have a lot more bluffs available. On this board, we have all our 6x, our 2x, which we have a few of them at this stack depth, likely. Yeah, we just have more bluffs in a range. We got ace x, like we can check call here. And then you might call the 10 or ace high even. Overbet bluff. Like, it looks bluffy as hell, right? I'm really polarized. Anyway. Believe me, he folded. Fuck. The old 1.2x pot scheme. I think I probably would have ran the same game with a 6. Probably. Some of my weaker 6s. This guy that raises every time. I should just raise myself, because I know he's raising. Fuck. Don't have much here. Fuck. Yeah, Jack's not a very good card to continue on. Check, check. 8, 9, 10, Jack. So we block the straight, but I guess we're essentially trying to get him off ace high or 3, and I just don't think we're doing that. So I don't think we're going to get him off ace high or 3. Oh wow, why would he check river there? He checked the river. How do you not value bet there? I don't understand that one. Because like I'm going to call you with an 8 or a 3, like a pot size bet, like a couple big blinds or whatever. I guess he's just playing conservative. We're down to 20, I guess. That's the idea. 10, Jack, 10. I'm probably going to be betting small with my whole range here. So let's bet small. It's like a range bet. Yeah, and he has some draws available to make it acceptable to call a check raise. That's not a very good card for us because some of his draws just got there. 8, 7. And what else? Yeah, well, I call that, but does he have it? King 10. That fucking sucks. I don't know. Maybe I should have thought about that one a little longer. But, like, really, to be honest, like, he bet 3.8 big fucking blinds into a 14 big blind pot. Like, what am I going to do? Fold? When I got to be right like 20% of the time? Like, no, you just can't fold there. You just have to pay. I didn't do anything wrong or anything. I think I played it quite well. I range betted flop, which I'm doing with my whole fucking range there. On Jack 10 Jack. I'm going to get check raised sometimes with his draws. I call, check turn, pay on the river a little bit. I think it was good. If I had barreled the turn, it would have ended up pretty bad. We're still in there though. We got 25 bigs. 1. This guy's pretty loose. Yeah, this is a pretty good card for us to continue barreling on because we can get him off his 8s and 7s, but I'm not going to take it. I don't think I'm getting him off anything. He's opening 2/3 the time. Yeah, he had a ace queen there, so played pretty bad. All right, pocket sixes, min raise that. We're getting kind of short-handed here. But I think some of the competition on this table is getting at least somewhat competent now. The stats all look a little bit more normal. Oh, wow. Pocket queens. What are you going to do about that one? Not much. The guy's lucky. Now I'm the lucky big blind. This guy's been raising again. I think I 3-bet him previously, but I think I'm just going to call this time. Call. We got to check here every time. It's really good for his range. 4.1. Check, go for the check raise. And we'll go 6, I'm going to say. And jam river. Regardless of what the fucking river is. Oh yeah. Got him. That's pretty sick. And I called pre too. I called pre-flop too. Like I didn't even like get lucky there. I like, you know, I got the fucking set on the flop. That was great. That was pretty good. If I had went the other route, he 3-bet and then he 4-bets and I call off, then I'm 18% and I didn't get to see myself get a set. Because like there are some flops there that I would have slowed down on, and ace-high flops are definitely one of them, right? Come on, Jack. I love when I see the underdog. I like watching the underdog win. It's funny. Yeah, that was a good spot. Played really well by me. And we got a pretty good river card too, thankfully. Did not slow down the action too much. If it had been a flush completer, I don't think he's going to fold, but now we're in 5th place at 18 players remaining. We can easily fold this if this guy jams. What the fuck his plan is here, if he's still even alive here. Fold that. Yeah, King 9's not good enough. I think I'm folding King 10. Probably call Ace 9. Ace 9. I feel with Ace 8. Ace 8, yeah. I go with Ace 8. Ace 5 off. Probably fold. Ace 6, Ace 7. Probably. Yeah, I'd probably fold versus this guy. He's like a 12-0. Probably get rid of Ace 7. And then Queen, yes. King Jack, offsuit, no. King Jack suited, yes. Pocket 5s plus, we'll say. Pocket 5s plus. Anyway, guys, we are going to take a break and be continued for, what would it be? Part 7. So if you stuck it out this long, thanks for being with me, and I hope you enjoy. And I'll see you on the next part.